It's the personal sort of health and fitness goal, making myself better, feel better. Not really a nice memory. The pain was absolutely incredible. It's one of those things, like one of the ultimate sort of endurance tests, what a person can do. Anyone sensible would say something like that, but don't always have to be sensible, do we?
What's your name and age, first of all?
My name's Rob Cowlin, and I'm 25 years old. I intend to run the London Marathon. I'm going to run it in under 4.5 hours. Right now, do a couple of 5-kilometre runs a week. That's to get my pace up, down to doing it sort of 28 minutes now, which for me is pretty good. I started out about, I think the first time it was 40. That was about 2 months ago now, so picking up the minutes pretty quickly, and as soon as I've established in that, then I'll be able to do longer runs, faster, longer runs, doing some 10Ks here and there, and looking to do a half marathon when I come back from Spain in a couple of weeks. So that'll be the testing the waters territory there, just see how the knees healed up and if I'm back to my running best. So, done it once. Can't say it was a great experience. Just before it broke my foot a couple of weeks before, so I spent most of the race necking Nurofen and as much other painkiller as my body could take, and by the end of the day, 7 hours after, I'd say running, but kind of trotting along and sort of half walking the thing, and I got a medal. It's all that mattered to me at the point. Just absolutely had to do it, and then promptly passed out and fell in and out of consciousness for the rest of the evening. Some time in A&E about 4 months ago after a particularly painful five-a-side session, and off the back of that I've just had problems ever since. It's always been sore, but I think I'm sort of getting back to my best, and then I play a bit of football or something and it pulls it again. I don't know how bad it is. I haven't, like I say, I don't really go to the doctor a lot for these sorts of things, but yeah, I'm able to run on it, but whether it holds out over that sort of distance is just going to be a real incredible test.
Go on! Go on!
We have Jenny and Anna.
I've known Rob for about 3 or 4 years now. Friend of friends. Met up playing football, so played football with Rob plenty of times. Determined. He's been kind of stubborn sometimes, so he's fought through injury. I know he's kind of done, when he was at Durham, he did American football. He's always dedicated, he's getting injured plenty of times, but kept with it. I think the marathon's an excellent effort to raise money for a good cause.
I think it's quite impressive, for a guy of his size to be able to, go through something like that. I certainly wouldn't be able to do it myself. So.
I think he'll do it. I think he's ridiculously stubborn, so even if it seems difficult, he'll just push himself to get it finished. I don't really have much of a doubt that he'll finish.
It makes me feel good for him knowing that, he's going to go and do something like this. It's a big achievement if he finishes, and I'll be really happy for him.
Kind of jealous that I should pull my finger out and do it myself, to be honest. Yeah, it's a little bit of inspiration, which it's one of the reasons I'm starting to think about doing half marathons myself and do a bit more for causes I believe in.
I can't remember what charity he's doing it for, but I think he wants to raise money. But I think it's more of just to prove to himself that he can do it as well.
So I'm not one of those guys who goes to the doctor when he gets injured, unfortunately. I am expecting to try and see a doctor beforehand, get a proper assessment, things like that. But to be honest, I don't think any advice, whoever it comes from, is going to sort of stop me from trying to do the running, stuff like that. It's just not how I am. But anything I can do to stop any long-term damage might be a good idea. So.
When he did the injury, he should have rested it for the first 48 hours. Then he should have, if it didn't help at all, like if he had seriously damaged it, he would have then needed to seek medical attention, to have it looked at into further, to maybe having scans, MRI scans, having a physio look at it. Because whatever ligament he damages, you've got your synovial fluid which runs through the middle, and you've got your cartilage over each limb, each bone. With those damaged, they'll rub together, causing it to like give friction, and then he could end up with an even worse injury and need to have surgery to have stuff taken out, because he might have popped his capsule which runs between, which is what the ligaments are designed for, to help protect. If they go, those bones then all rub together, and while you're doing high impact stuff, it's just a lot of friction through them, and it hurts a lot. He's going to have a lot of repetitive strain through that knee. He might eventually start running and his knee will just give way. It'll just eventually go, no, I've had it, and stop.
Maybe her advice is right for someone who's probably a pro athlete, but you've got to understand the unique circumstances involved and sort of know the setbacks that I've had to face, I suppose. But yeah, we'll see if she's right or not on the day, I guess, and see how I do. But my training's my own, I'm responsible for that, and I'm responsible for the outcome, so it's a big target, but I'm hoping to run the marathon in under 4.5 hours. So we'll see how that develops on the day, but I mean, I'm not going to kill myself doing it. Well, maybe, but you know, like if it has to be 5 hours and I'll finish it, I don't care. I'll finish the race, get a medal, do my absolute best to get near that 4.5 hour mark, because that's my target. But there'll be other marathons, I'm sure of that. So see how we go.
I'll do it just to prove to people that I can do something that they didn't think I could do. I mean, the first time I did it, everyone was like, you'll never finish it, you're crazy. And I absolutely have to prove people wrong when they say stuff like that. This time around, it's about for all those people that said, oh yeah, but you walked it, you didn't do it properly. It's like, okay, right, now I'm fit again. When I get fit and healthy, then I'll just show them that I've changed and that I can do it as fast as any other person can do it.